Star Wars Zero Company launches this week, and it might be the most surprising Star Wars game we've had in years. No lightsabers, no space battles, but a straight-up tactics game from the studio that used to make XCOM. I've gone through everything currently known about it, the story, the cast, and the combat. By the end of this video, you'll know if it's worth your attention before it drops. And if you appreciate this kind of content and these kind of previews, please consider giving my channel a subscribe or a like. I would appreciate it. Let's start with the setup, because this one skips the part of the Clone Wars you've already seen 100 times. You're not playing a Jedi. You're not commanding clone troops in a big army battle. You're Captain Hawks, a former Republican officer. A former Republic officer who walks away from the chain of command and puts together a company of mercenaries and bounty hunters instead. Hawks is fully customizable. You pick the appearance and the class, and the role is dual cast, with Jonathan Freeman voicing the male version and Erica Luttrell voicing the female version. The company is chasing down a figure named Kundry Fathom, who leads a shadowy faction called the Infinite Coil, and it's trying to spread a plague across the galaxy. And yes, even Anakin Skywalker shows up as a connected character, voiced by Matt Lanter, reprising his role from the Clone Wars. The whole pitch is a Clone Wars story told from the side you don't normally see. Now, the cast is honestly one of the more interesting parts of this. D. Bradley Baker is back playing a clone character, which makes sense since he voiced basically every clone trooper in Star Wars history. But a few other names might catch you off guard. J.B. Blanc, who plays squad member Cobb Undercut, voiced Vander in Arcane. Jason Spacek, who plays Luco Bronk, voiced Silco, also in Arcane. And Judy Alice, who plays Jay Mordaunt, voiced Melanie in Hades 2. And DC Douglas, who plays a droid nicknamed Mavo, is the same actor behind Albert Wesker in Resident Evil. That is a pretty stacked voice cast for a game a lot of people haven't heard of yet. Zero Company is a turn-based tactics game, and if you played XCOM, this will feel familiar fast, which makes sense since developer Bit Reactor was founded by people who used to work at XCOM. You control a squad of 4, and everyone gets action points each turn to move, attack, use gear, or hold position on Overwatch. Missions range from sabotage runs to hostage rescues to straight-up eliminations, and you pick your loadout before you deploy. Get hurt in the field, and your squad member heads to the medbay to recover. There's also permadeath in this game, but it's optional, so you can turn that pressure on or off depending on how much challenge you're looking for. Between missions, you're managing 2 hubs: the Den, where you upgrade characters and weapons, and the Holotable, where you choose your next operation. Missions on the Holotable rotate and don't stick around, so spending your intel resources on one job means passing another. A nice bit of pressure baked into the strategy layer. You can also build relationships between squad members through a bond system, and building those bonds up unlocks stat bonuses when characters fight together. As for when you can actually play it, Zero Company launches in just a few days on August 27th, so if you're watching this shortly after it goes up, you're just a few days away. It's coming to PC through Steam, the EA app, and Epic, plus PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S. The Standard Edition will run you $50 on PC. Comes with a pre-order cosmetic package. Not too shabby. There's also a Deluxe Edition at $59.99 that throws in 2 more cosmetic packs and 5 weapon skins. And if you really, really love Star Wars and you want to go all in, there is still available a $299.99 a collector's edition that includes a physical replica thermal detonator. But heads up, pre-orders for that one are already closed, which is true. They are closed, but you can head over limitedrungames.com. I'll put the link down in the description if you're interested, and you can go and you can buy that still from there if you really want to get that. Is Zero Company a sleeper hit? Based on everything currently out there, the setup, the cast, the tastic systems, it's got a real shot. So I kind of slept on Zero Company as well. It looks really cool. The closer and closer we get to release, I'm actually thinking about picking it up. I used to love tactics-based games with the movements, the fighting, the decision-making, and whatnot that goes with it. So I am seriously thinking about picking this game up. If I do, I will be streaming it on my channel. I stream on YouTube and Twitch. If you are interested in watching me and enjoying the game and the playthrough, I will try to beat it online. Go ahead and give me a follow and a subscribe, and if you can go over to Twitch and follow me there, that would be great. So that's what I got going on. Thank you everybody for watching. Peace.